This is Dungeon Not Included, the actual play podcast for the adventurous listener.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Dungeon Not Included,
Hey there.
where we are playing Katanas and Trenchcoats. Just ran a whole bunch of Katanas and Trenchcoats last weekend.
Without us,
Yeah.
how dare you?
Why, what was going on last weekend, Brennan?
It was Gen Con. No, Origins.
No, not Gen Con.
It's
Gen
still
Con.
coming up.
Not till August.
Yeah.
How was Origins?
How was Origins? How did the games go?
Katanas and Trenchcoats was a big hit, so I was happy with that.
Nice.
I had 2 games with 1,000 arrows that didn't go off, but that's I think it was mostly timing more than anything. Like one was 10 a.m. Sunday, so nobody wants to get up for that.
That's when I would schedule games if I didn't want to run.
Right.
Yes, I'll be there at 8:30 in the morning on a Sunday. Sure. Bring your pillow. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad did you get in good stuff?
I did. I got a lot of good stuff.
Ooh, maybe we'll talk about it if you have time at the end of the show, because we need to get gaming. We weren't on last week because of technical difficulties, we'll say.
We'll say that.
Yeah. My kid was drunk. It's fine. He's 2. It's legal somewhere.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So I do need someone to remind me of what was going on last time, because I totally don't remember either.
Oh my God, it's our theme.
Not it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say not it, but I wait. I'm hoping Rebel will
remember.
Okay, so we went to see Ruth. We got a little bit more information.
Yeah.
We picked up on Rebel's friend, who was we actually got a name for. I'll dig for the name. Who was like a hippie who knows about spiritualism and maybe a way of fixing Skip, because Skip got burned on cold iron. That's where we were, and I think we were going to investigate the thing that Roxy's friend suggested as a cure-all for the dead.
We had already performed the ritual and got
We
the
did.
ectoplasm.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
We did a full seance-y kind of thing.
Yeah. That's right. I remember that now.
Cool. So I mean, we may just be looking to there's also the question of what kind of trouble this friend. I'm digging for the name. The suggestion was, we have we have 3 good ones. Okay. The character's name is either going to be Shaggy, Moonbeam, which is
nice.
Moonbeam is also good.
and I like Casey Chasem.
Casey
Chasem.
Yes. Which is interesting because Casey Chasem is I think a play on Shaggy. And
Shaggy,
are related. For those of you who know, Casey Kasem was the voice of Shaggy.
So,
do keep in mind that we do have a last name for this person, which is Richards.
Right.
Shaggy Richards.
Shaggy Richards.
I actually kind of like Moonbeam Richards. It's like
yes,
I do like it.
An over-the-top first name followed by a pretty traditional last name.
So we can either roll this off, or I'm okay with Rebel picking.
I think it's Rebel's friend. It's Rocky's friend. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Shaggy.
All right,
Shaggy.
Shaggy wins. I will inform the listener that the Shaggy has won. Although I guess they'll know when they listen to this part of the podcast.
Yeah.
And we also had a second part of this, and I'm not even sure if we agreed on this. What do we name our new drink? It's Crystal Pepsi poured into New Coke, which timeline doesn't even make sense, but doesn't matter. The suggestions we got were Crystal Death, Royal Crown Extreme,
Royal Crown Extreme,
Crystal Cola with the Y. Well, yeah, that's how you spell crystal, Frank. That's great. And then Shadow, because it's a drink. You're putting a transparent soda under cola. Which I was impressed with the math on that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Shadow Cola. We'll call it that.
Sure.
I like Shadow Cola.
All right. Shaggy and Shadow Cola. Thank you, listeners, for that. So Shaggy Richards also told us where he ran afoul. There are dark forces who are trying to channel power away and into themselves, try to steal people's power, and they have some means of doing it. And I think our goal was we were going to help him stop these people. Actually, I think he's already stopped them. We're going to just protect him.
We walked out of the nursing home with the information about the person we were supposed to talk to about the where are they? The Clifton kids stuff. And there was a person standing outside with a hat tilted down, and Roxy came up and tipped it up with an umbrella, and they had no face, and Roxy was like, yeah, fucking course it was.
Yeah. I love
these are the guys who were shadowing Shaggy.
Yeah.
Shadowing. Yeah.
So they were giving him drinks.
An important choice of words.
They're giving him Crystal Pepsi and New Coke. Oh, I love the first 8 minutes of this podcast. This is rambling insanity. Yes, let's do it.
So yeah, you've just confronted this faceless person.
What did they do? They, as in the person in the coat. And there's only one
person, fact that he has no mouth, he makes a weird hissing noise.
Okay.
And several more of them step out of the shadows.
You know, I can look, guys, I don't know what your problem is, but I'd really prefer that we not do this. So if you could just leave my friend alone, I'd really appreciate that.
By the way, Shaggy is hiding behind you and gripping your jacket shoulders.
I stepped out ahead of everybody, so I assume Shaggy is hiding behind somebody else.
Probably Adam.
Probably Adam, yeah.
All right, I'm okay to be hid behind.
Hiding behind a ghost doesn't do you any good at all.
Well, to be fair, Skip is corporeal right now to wear that necklace.
Yes.
That's true.
And daylight too makes it so I'm visible.
I thought it was nighttime.
No, you're right. No, it's the opposite. Nighttime makes me visible. If it's daylight, there's just a floating necklace.
Yeah.
So he's hiding behind the necklace.
Fun.
Hiding behind the necklace.
I am and they're still there, right? They're just hissing, and have more come out. I assume not in cars.
Okay. I'm sort of backing a little bit away, but not too far.
I call out to the one driving, the one that's behind the wheel or whatever in the car, like as if they were going to stake out.
Sure, he was in a car.
Yeah. Hey, Eraserhead, you got a problem? You got a problem with me? That's a call out. So he's at he has to fight me if this ends up becoming a fight, or else get some dangerous things happen. I'm actually pulling up the specific thing, but that's what I'm attempting to do.
Okay. Yeah, because if you call out an opponent, everybody else gets an extra die when if that person is targeting them instead.
Yeah.
Cool. So, yeah, they mob in at you, guys, all of you.
Is it Morbin time?
It's Morbin
And
time.
are they gonna morb all over us?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that may be.
I don't like the
Let's
sound
hope
of any
they're
of this.
just attacking us.
What if they're just hugging and hissing at us? That's much worse.
They're coming in for Shaggy, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am going to throw. This was an alleyway or near an alleyway, at least.
It's on a
Something
street.
like that. On a street. Oh, is it like a fire escape or something, like an upper ledge I could throw him towards?
Shaggy?
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Okay. So
We
yeah.
were outside Sunny Meadows.
Yeah, but there's an apartment building across the way with a fire escape. That's fine.
Yeah, and that's what, and it did sound like it was across the way. It wasn't like parked outside the Sunny Meadows. So yeah, grabbing Shaggy and just sort of leaping with him and hooking the jawbone onto the fire escape so that the ladder doesn't actually come down, but we're already on that first landing.
Okay.
All right.
That's pretty impressive. I'm going to call that flow and finesse, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds right. I
Or
say
potency.
Let me see which one I got better.
You're better at finesse.
Okay, yeah, finesse.
But you suck at flow. So
yeah. So that's the pool is 4.
my pool is 6.
Plus 1 momentum, armor, loyalty, protecting those worthy of my deep loyalty. Can I? Well, that's 1 resolve. Doesn't matter anyways.
And is Shaggy really truly worthy of your deep loyalty?
I'm sort of protecting one of Roxy's friends.
I did call him family in the last episode, so
that's true. Yeah, I'm adding that because otherwise I'd be fighting instead of protecting this dweeb. Yeah, I'd like to add that. All right. I am I'm gonna spend for 1 more die, so that would be a total of 6. So I'll be 6/6. And I may make sure I note that. Spend 10 Numa, so that's 9, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Well, is this in your ambit? Is it a supercharged ambit?
Is this it is protecting my loved ones is in my ambit? It is not a supercharge. Yeah.
Then it costs 2
I think
Numa.
supercharged is only fighting a worthy opponent with
Yeah, and I'm not fighting yet. So yeah, I spent the 2 to get the extra. So I'm at 6 die. I'm gonna pop that in. And I should share the screen before I do that. Sorry, folks. Actual play. All right. Not well, the 1 explodes. Let me do that again. Do 1 more. So right now we got 110. So that exploded. Wow, it keeps exploding or no?
Yes, it does.
Oh, great. Sorry, I'm using multiple screens here. So we got 2 10s, both that exploded. So 1, 2, 3. Is that 3 or 4?
Successes.
3 successes. So it's 7, not 6.
Oh,
okay.
I just screwed up. Sorry. I'm going to
Yeah.
clear that and re-roll.
Yeah.
I need to pick a different color.
Yep.
There's no way to tell.
For those listening.
Yeah, you got 3 successes. I got 2 successes. So you feel the hands grabbing at Shaggy's clothes as you grab hold of him and leap up to the top of the fire escape.
Nice.
They all come rushing over, and one of them is trying to pull down the ladder.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm gonna kind of fall back so I could get back into the fray myself, and prevent them from getting the ladder. Or at least that's what I'm hoping to do when I get back on my feet.
Okay.
All right,
Roxy, what are you doing?
I'll rush the one trying to pull down the ladder. I've of course already put on my roller skates.
Yeah.
And I say, "Hey, bozo, I'm the one you're looking to fight." Let's clear. Yeah. And then hold on. Let me see. This is definitely. I think I'm gonna go potency and then flow because I'm going to dodge and weave around them as I attack.
Yeah, you're rolling over to him, so I think flow is appropriate. That's fine.
And how many dice are you rolling?
6.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I have a thing that gives me a supercharged ambit. But
you do somewhere. It might be Nox Life. I don't remember.
Oh, the Adam called out a challenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you get an extra die.
Get a bonus die. Nice. All right, I'm ready to roll. 2 successes.
And I got 4
Holy
successes.
Shit.
Wow.
So yeah, you go over there, you bash into the guy, right? To try and knock him loose of the ladder.
Yeah.
He turns towards you with his hands out. You see that they have claws on the tip of their fingers. And he grabs you, and then several of them pile on until you're basically covered in a pile of these weird creatures. They're bearing you down to the ground.
Well, they're not going after Shaggy, so.
Victory.
Yeah.
All right. Skip, are you going to do anything?
So I got at least one thing, if not 2, that I would like to do. The first one is I am going to use my Psychopomp Companions. One of its feats is for 1 Pneuma. So here's the question, I guess. Well, I'm gonna say what's happened, and then we'll make it work narratively because I'm going to spend the Pneuma, so it happens. For 1 Pneuma, I can have Pickle appear next to any person I want in a moment of danger or crisis, and then guide them where I want. So Pickle is going to appear, apparate just onto the fire escape, and then go through the wall into the building that this fire escape's next to, and lead Shaggy into the building, like have him climb through a window or a door, and lead him away from this conflict entirely to a place that we can get to safely after.
I love that we almost immediately got dog guiding Shaggy to safety.
That's correct. To run away from a monster.
Yes.
Check that off on your references to Scooby-Doo Bingo.
Yes. So Shaggy is gone. So since I'm hesitant to do I know the last couple times I've tried doing things like causing fear on people. The 2 people I tried to do it last, one was already attuned with the supernatural, didn't care, which was the guy who's researching stuff for us, and then the other one was the man in black. So I think that Skip's hesitant to try doing it again and wasting the energy. So I think rather he's going to sneak his way as close to the fray as possible so that they can, like, one of my passive abilities is just I pick my telltale is my emotion, and anything around me is sensitive to the emotions I'm feeling, and I'm going to stand near the fray, invisible, and think about try and imagine a memory in which I felt the most unsure of myself as possible, that I was questioning what I was doing. I'll think back to maybe one of the first mysteries where we were setting up a trap, and I'm just like, this isn't it, guys. Like, I don't think this is the right thing to do, but I'm too young to stand up to my brother and sister. So that feeling of being too small and too out of control, I want that to wash over everybody who's fighting Rebel.
Okay.
Roxy.
Roxy. Sorry, Roxy.
It's the R alliteration.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It's the same number of letters. It's the same number of vowels. I'm pretty sure. No, it's not, but close.
It's neither of those things. No.
Well, it is the same number of vowels because the Y is acting as a vowel.
Oh, it's Y. It's not IE. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my thing, not the other way around. Okay, my bad. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going over to assist Roxy passively by trying to make all of these things question what they're doing.
Okay. That's gonna be a roll.
Okay. Let's see what we think makes the most sense for that. Is that part of my Eperion? Or is that cunning? Or could I argue cunning because I'm doing this,
Yes.
I'm doing this on purpose. Cunning. I'm thinking this is the way that's gonna
But it's gonna be sway also.
And sway, perfect. So 4 die going in on this one.
You're rolling against 6.
4d10. Ooh, rolling against 6?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Don't forget you get a bonus die because of Frank's call out.
Right. So you get 5.
5, and then I'm trying to think of what else can I do to get a bonus die real fast. I think I'll just go with the 5. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, okay.
I only have 5 Numa left, and I don't know if we're gonna when the next time. We just visited my Wellspring of Solace, and I don't know when the next time I'm gonna get to do that is. So, though granted, here's a question: did I get any credit for just visiting my Wellspring of Solace by dint of the story?
Yeah, when you get into a showdown, it helps you.
But also, my Wellspring of Solace is visiting my sister, which we just did for the whole episode last episode.
Yeah.
Does that count towards? Did I get any extra Numa, or am I playing the? No.
No, you don't get any Numa just by going to your Wellspring of Solace.
Oh,
that
okay.
happens at the end of the episode. You get Numa.
Fine.
Oh my god!
I got 3 10s and a 9, so those
That's
3 10s all explode, right?
Yeah, roll those 3 more dice.
I will do that.
And
they did nothing, but that's fine.
4 successes.
4 successes.
4 successes is really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got 5.
What
the fuck?
Sorry, everybody.
And the one that was
you were in timeout for rolling too well.
Yeah,
I am now.
I only rolled 3 10s last time. You would think that would be enough, but nope.
Oh, wow.
All right. So they stand up from Roxy's bloodied form and come at you, Skip. Their claws rending your currently tangible body.
Hold on. I don't know if I can do this or not, but I believe I have a move for that.
You do.
Yeah, I
can. You want that necklace to fall to the ground?
That is the question. Do I want to get slashed up or potentially lose the necklace? What's more fun narratively? I'm going to be.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No,
go for it. Go for it. What are you going to say, Frank?
I almost want to see you get slashed up because, well, actually, no. I can make an argument for both. We did just heal you up, so seeing you slashed up again is kind of like frustrating. But seeing you constantly losing this necklace or almost losing this is also frustrating. I think the audience is just screaming regardless.
My thought was that I think I'm going to go intangible and lose the necklace or potentially lose the necklace. We'll see how it actually plays out. But because I just getting over feeling pain for the first time in 80 years or whatever we decided. So I think that I'm going to spend the Numa to make myself intangible.
I don't think you even have to spend Numa on that.
Oh, actually, I think you're right. I don't think I have to. I'm going to make myself intangible, and their claws pass right through me. That also means my anti-hunter thing falls to the ground.
Nice. So when that happens, if it's okay for me to do something,
yes.
It's like the jawbone like I fall back from delivering Shaggy, and then like these creatures come circle around Skip, but right before they lunge for him, they go through him, and then the jawbone hopefully goes through them as I attack them. I rise up from the crowd and I start hacking regardless of the presence of Skip, because I assumed he wasn't going to be there for long.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm assuming that is going to be force and potency, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I assume is a good roll for you.
Yeah. So I'm at 6 now.
I'm at 6.
Yeah, I am going to. Am I going to let that slide? Yeah, I am. I don't want to keep I think just ripping into these things is. Wait, I haven't used any of that lightning ability. I don't think I have that.
You do. You have to call down the lightning first. It costs
Yeah, I'm not going to do that yet. Let me just attack first. And I wanted to get a little bit more hopeless before I go into that stuff. Sorry, I always forget to share when it's me rolling. All right, I'm going to roll. Ugh. All right, 1 success, but it's a 10. Let's see what I could do with that reroll. 1 success.
Ooh. I got 2 whole successes.
2 successes.
So yeah, you bash one of their heads in with the jawbone, and then they turn on you and just mob you as you're trying to swing it around. You're just, you got no leverage.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, I know what I've got to do.
They seem easily distracted though, because they're going for whoever last attacked them.
Right.
Perhaps you could lead them away.
Yeah.
So, did Pickle lead Shaggy
to
a
Shaggy
safe
is hiding
place?
inside the building, yeah.
All right, then I will pick up something from the street and throw it at them and say, hey, bozos, come follow me. And then I am going to lead them on a merry chase.
Okay. So you're going to try and distract them and lead them away?
Yeah. This is, I think, tenacity and flow, because I'm trying to keep them on the hook for as long as possible.
Okay.
So that's 6 plus 1, because they're not attacking Adam. So 7 dice. 2 successes? Are you fucking kidding me?
Just so you know, yesterday a guy rolled 18 dice and got 2 successes.
Yeah.
18 dice?
Yes.
18 dice.
Wow.
Yeah, he spent a lot of Numa on that.
I was going to say, just burn his whole 15 on top of whatever he's doing.
He was supercharged, so.
I hope he enjoyed it.
Also got 2 successes.
I also got 2 successes, so that means it's a messy success.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that you do succeed in drawing them away. But I'm going to say you get pretty scratched up and beat up.
That's fine. I can take it.
Because you have to stay pretty close to them to keep them following you.
Right, yeah. And I assume I have to stop every once in a while and, throw something at them again.
Yeah. Which leaves the rest of you there. You can try to get Shaggy clear.
Adam doesn't know how to drive. Does Skip?
Adam could chase after them and try and kill more.
Skip doesn't know how to drive, but Skip, we've done before. If I get Pickle to you, I can zap to Pickle.
Yeah.
That's true, but can Pickle drive? My point was to get Shaggy out of here.
Well, I'm assuming Shaggy could drive if he could get to a car. So I just clarify.
My car is here.
How many of the creatures have followed Roxy?
All of them.
All of them. Okay.
Yeah. You killed one of them.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Let's not waste Roxy's success. I get up, I take the corpse of the one I killed, I hurl it in Roxy's back seat, and I say, Shaggy, let go! We gotta go!
You can pop to Shaggy and lead him down.
Yeah. Skip. Or have Pickle do it.
Or have Pickle do it.
Yeah, I'll do.
Pickle
I'll do
can
that.
do it while you're looking for your necklace, I guess.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll realize that my necklace is not on me and then go look for it. Do I need to search for it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or can I just find it?
Yeah, you need to search for it. I need you to make a discern.
Whoops, back.
How about
cunning?
Okay, 6. I can do that.
Yeah.
6d10. Let's do it.
5.
3 successes, and one of them explodes.
Yeah. Roll another. Yeah.
4 successes.
Yeah.
Oh,
successes.
fuck off.
So it's a messy success.
Ooh.
Brennan?
Ooh.
I'm getting real sick of your shit.
The chain is broken. We don't know.
Yeah,
if
the
that'll
chain's
affect
broken and you don't know where it is, but you have the pendant. But that means you can't. You've got to hold it.
I can't wear it. I have to carry it with me.
Yes.
All right.
Mm.
Which means, that definitely means I can't I can't. I think we established it had to be a necklace because I can't slip it in pockets. I don't have. That's not a tangible thing. So now I'm just stuck carrying this stupid giant gaudy rock around with me.
Yeah, I'm okay. Shaggy, can you drive?
Shaggy will jump in and drive.
All right, good. So
the rest of you take off. Where are you having him take you?
I would assume that the rendezvous point that Roxy would expect would be
the menagerie, maybe?
The menagerie.
These guys already showed up at the menagerie.
Did
so
they?
I don't.
I thought they showed up outside. Did. I thought this was outside of
Yeah.
No, but
they showed up the first time.
My sister called me and told me that they showed up outside the menagerie.
Yeah.
All right. So Skip, unless you have a good idea, Adam will suggest a bad idea.
Do it.
We're gonna go to where Tusk is.
That's a very bad idea.
And hope they follow us and ruin that place. Who cares?
Okay, maybe not as bad of an idea as I was thinking.
Yeah,
I love that.
Still a bad idea.
Yeah. The cleaners.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to the cleaners. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
didn't expect us to be that stupid, did you?
Here's the thing. Tusk now, because of previous lore that we've established, Tusk is now in charge. We aren't going to the cleaners. We are going to the head of these streets with a problem for him to solve. Is what we're doing.
Okay. Yeah.
Technically, we're dragging the problem to him.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, great Tusk. Please help us in our time of need.
Okay. I am going to, while Shaggy's driving, I'm going to push out the back seat so that I can get access to the trunk. Hopefully the car works that way. If not, sorry, Roxy. And then I'm going to drag part of that corpse in and attempt to try to figure out if I've ever seen this thing before or something like it before. I'm not going to do yes, we've met, but I do want to kind of just have maybe there's a simple roll or I could leave it up to a Skip. If Skip ever ran into a creature like this before, that might be fun to do.
No, we've established that Skip hasn't actually run into too many other supernatural things in his time. That most of the time he grew up, they were Scooby doing it. They thought they were running into supernatural things and disproving the supernatural on a regular basis.
I think it would be kind of cool to see that, oh, this is one of those the faceless robbers that we've run into.
Oh, you know what though? That
out,
is fair. It could totally be that Skip has a lot of lore knowledge on supernatural things because he researched to then like, you know.
I find that more interesting than me having fought them in the past and then forgot about it.
Oh, I like that. What would be a good role for that? Let's do that.
What's your
discern
investigator thing?
I would say discern, right, for part of it.
Yeah, discern definitely.
And then potency, cunning, finesse, tenacity, or Aperion.
It feels like it would be cunning or Aperion. Aperion would be
Aperion would be like because it's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's do Aperion and discern. We'll do a 5, and you can tell me how difficult this would be to know. You know, is the difficulty.
I'm only going to roll 3 dice here.
I got 1 success.
Okay.
Grandeur for Roxy leading away all the bad guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you.
So we got a mixed.
Yeah, messy, which is appropriate considering the corpse we're investigating. And
messy.
Yeah, messy.
You remember something about this, you know, some investigation you did in the past, but it was just somebody wearing a question mask, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I love DC Comics.
Yeah, great reference.
Was the creature that you were pretending to be based on anything?
Yeah, this is a messy success, so there's some folklore there.
Oh, there was, but what it was,
Well, no, he can he can remember it. Skip can remember it. Skip, tell me what a little something about these creatures then that you remember from your.
Oh, I'm creating this lore.
Yeah.
One
of their weaknesses or something.
So I think I forget where I heard this earlier. They were talking about how deep sea fish that live below light levels, they actually sense change of their prey through change of direction through their skin. And I think that these things, since they don't have faces, that's how they're actually tracking what's going on, is by the combination of everything from pheromones and stuff, and as well as wind patterns and stuff going against their skin, kind of like sort of like Daredevil-y kind of perception. Right. And so the best way to disrupt them is nothing to do with vocalization or like trying to distract them or anything like that. It's entirely about messing with their skin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
cool.
Neat.
I like that. So you can share that information with Adam, yeah.
Yeah, so anything from like, it can be something simple like, or something like crazy like, acid or whatever, or something as simple as like, if they got in a wind turbine, they'd be screwed because they would have no idea what's going in what direction. Like if we can get a lot of air on their skin, we can mess with them.
Or you can like spray hairspray on them or something.
Yeah. Anything that messes that up, getting them wet, right? Like
we're gonna Goldfinger these guys. I don't like that way I said that.
All right. I will use my Car Wizard move. Knox Life says I can easily transition from one scene to the next, so I will meet up with them.
That's awesome.
So good.
Pretty quickly after I've let off these creatures.
Okay. Yeah, so you're just blowing them off basically once you've got them led away.
Yeah, exactly. And where let's meet up outside the cleaners.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so you're going to meet outside the cleaners? They've gone to the cleaners, so you can catch them before they go inside.
Right, and I'll say, what are you guys doing here? This is just a shortcut for me.
Oh, we figured if we were going to bring pain to anybody, who would be this asshole.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
So, you okay? You're still followed? Well, what am I saying? You're not being followed.
Well, I lost them
Yeah.
for now. I don't know how they're tracking us, so I can't say for sure that they're, like, gone.
Skip has an idea about that.
Oh?
Yeah. If these are the creatures that I think they are, we can really mess with them if we can screw up their skin in some way, shape, or form. They're communicating, or they're seeing through changes in the air, essentially. So if we can think of any good way to wreck their skin or manipulate it in some way, we can make them unable to see us or see what they're tracking.
Well, I got a couple of spray paint cans of Rory's in the trunk. You think that would work?
Yeah,
One way
I
to
think it
find out.
worked. I made a new hole for the trunk now. You can get it from
What do
inside.
you mean you made a hole for the trunk?
See,
What did you do to my car?
I thought all of them did this. How am I supposed to know why they make so many different cars?
Oh my god. Adam, you're not allowed near the car when I'm not in it.
Agreed.
Agreed.
So Shaggy, you think these are the guys who are you screwed with, or are these just like muscle for the guys you screwed with?
He says, I did something to piss these things off.
Okay, good. That means when we kill them all, it'll be done.
These are the guys you stole from. These guys.
Well, yeah. They had what I needed.
Did you not think that would cause problems?
I
Look
did,
at those
which is
things.
why I called you.
Oh my god, Shaggy. What am I gonna do with you? Just can you try not to kill yourself for like a month? That's all I'm asking.
I'll make sure that I don't kill myself for a month. Yeah.
Thank you.
But for now, man, we've got to just deal with these things.
Yes. And Roxy will go to the trunk and toss everybody a couple of cans of spray paint.
Is there a car detail place that you know of? There's got to be a place where like you can get your car tricked out and painted. Roxy, does Roxy know?
Yeah, there's a couple of places around here. I mean, this is pretty heavy car territory, so honestly,
I think we have to bait a trap if we get enough of them in there.
So, can I throw out there, if we want to trap along those lines, what about an automatic car wash? Like,
that's even funnier. Let's do that.
right?
I'm okay with a copyright strike if we want to play car wash right now.
car wash.
Yeah, I think that would just be hysterical.
I will note to listeners and viewers that Rebel is singing car wash while maintaining he's never heard of any other reference from the 90s. Somehow car wash made it.
I believe that song, I do believe, is in A Shark's Tale, which might be where that comes from.
It's in so many things, like comedy movies that my parents watched when I was a small child.
If you're at a car wash, it's the logical song.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I j'accuse anyways. I suspect you were a vampire just who missed the 90s and was around previous and knows other references to Bob.
Look, I was born in the 90s. My parents were like teens in the 80s, so I have a lot of literacy for 80s media because that was nostalgic for them.
All right, it all checks out.
Yeah. That's how generations work, Frank.
Vampire and torpor. Yes. No. Go on. Yeah. So
Ridiculous.
Do you want to do the car wash?
Listen. If you're gonna do a plan, Roxy's in, but Roxy is. This isn't their usual approach. So somebody else is going to have to take point. Z can take orders. Z can enforce orders.
Yeah.
Z's not great at making the plan.
I definitely I wanna do this. I want to go to a after hours car wash.
After hours car wash.
Yes, it's dark as Vancouver.
That's true.
24-hour car wash.
Yeah, 24-hour car wash. And it's an automated place, so there's not going to be no one working
you
there.
Just put your change in, roll your card.
And I'm going to see if I can lean on Shouted Challenge and my mystical threat sense. And
you just bellow a challenge out to the universe.
Yeah. Come get us! And Shaggy too! And
Shaggy's like, not cool, man.
Shaggy and I are going to be inside the car wash with it on on neutral right now.
Right. And you're going to activate it when they come in.
Yes. And obviously whatever else Roxy and Skip do is going to be part of the plan from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Of course.
Good.
Yeah.
Very Blades in the Dark.
Yeah.
Flashback to the car wash.
Flashback.
All right. So I think Shouted Challenge is going to be enough to draw them here, as well as Shaggy being here.
Right.
That you don't need to do anything else.
All right.
They show up. They rush you inside the car wash.
All right. Shaggy.
Who's turning it on? You and Shaggy might want to get out of there first.
I can turn it on.
I don't mind getting a little soapy with Shaggy. So we already have like a wench set up around one of the spinning things that clean the windshield. So as soon as it starts up, it's going to pull us up to a higher level.
Nice.
And I'll leave it up to the two of you.
That sounds like Cunning and Flow.
Sure. I guess that could be me.
I have a 2 in Cunning and a 3 in Flow.
Yeah, Roxy could have set that up.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think anybody else would have.
Yeah, and they are targeting you, so I don't get the bonus die.
Yes.
I'm rolling 6 again for these guys.
I'll spend.
So, real quick question, Brennan.
Yeah.
You've been rolling 6 for these guys for a while. Aren't a couple of them dead? Doesn't that shave off a few die from your roll?
Like
it's just all about drama. The level of drama
isn't about how many people you're up against. It's about drama. So, like, a close fight would actually mean more dice.
Okay, totally fair.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm spending
the drama of the scene. The more dice I roll,
I'm spending 1 Numa from my family pool.
And don't forget the grandeur, because there's 6 grandeur right now.
Oh, well, actually, then I'll borrow 3 of that.
Yeah.
To make it 6 dice.
Yeah. Somebody else did it.
I did it.
Why? I was doing it.
Too bad. 3 successes.
And 1
is so I had a 10. I rolled. 4. I got another 10.
Roll again.
5
successes.
Baby!
We are hurled through the ceiling into safety.
And I got 3. So you got that's a dramatic success.
All right.
You're hurled up. You're yanked right up to safety. There's like a little catwalk or ledge up there that you guys are on now, and the creatures down below are completely confused by all of the spraying soap and foam and moving brushes and everything that's going on down there.
Very
Nice.
good. All right. And because there's a pool of water building up at the bottom of all this.
Time for the electric
I'm
powers.
calling the lightning. Yeah.
Do it.
Yes.
Gonna ruin this car wash.
So yeah.
It's fine.
It's Tusk's
It
car
happens
wash.
like every day in darkest Vancouver.
Yes. All right. So I spend the Numa, and it just happens. The light. I raise up my jawbone. I get struck by lightning. It like crackles off my body into the frame of the building, and down below to electrify everyone who's on the floor. Obviously, Roxy's safe already, and as Shaggy is as well. And I don't know, maybe Skip is on the ground floor just making sure, but in corporal.
Yeah, the lightning's not going to affect you either, Skip.
Yeah.
Although you have to be tangible right now to hold on to your thing.
I do.
Oh, maybe that's the punishment. Like you're sort of removed from this team battle because you have to kind of hide off
to the side.
The side. Ooh, that sucks.
So did you spend Numa to call up the lightning?
I did.
Okay. Nice. All right. So the creatures are all electrified, zapped, they're soaked, they're in water. The electricity and the water do not help them any. That's going to amplify your electrical powers, and you fry them all.
Nice. Hooray. That was satisfying.
I think for the final scene of the episode, Roxy's out there after everything's been turned off and everything's checked, and Roxy's like sort of poking them to make sure they're really dead. Whatever
they seem to be able to be killed. So
yeah, and Roxy says, "Well, Shaggy, I don't think they'll be bothering you anymore."
Says, "Yeah, whew, that's cool.
My clothes have never smelt so fresh, like a pine forest."
Just remember to be careful and to stop stealing stuff from, I don't know, things that don't have faces, at the very least.
All right. I'll take your advice.
But, you know, you can call me if you get in trouble.
No longer steal anything from something that doesn't have a face.
That's a good starting place.
Bully. Yeah, that was very sad. I'm sorry, Brendan. What was that? You broke up.
I was gonna say, next time we're gonna start a new episode, so we'll refresh Numa and stuff.
Nice.
Yay!
Woo! Yay!
That was a very satisfying conclusion to like a side quest. The thing about some of these games is sometimes you, because of the way consequences go, you feel like you're always building up on like the stuff you have to handle and address.
Yeah, this is a side quest.
Yeah, and the fact that this just kind of got addressed and it's done in like 1 or 2 sessions or 2 or 3 sessions was really good. And I really like that emotionally Skip gets beat at the end of this. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you're sitting there while this like the most epic scene. It's almost as if the budget that went into the episode of the lightning and the things frying and like, all of that was shown. You're just standing there and just like lights playing on your face and guitar riffs in the background and Roxy and Adam kicking ass, and you're like, oh, yeah. I can't.
Yeah,
I gotta rock. I literally get the I gotta rock.
Yeah,
I gotta rock.
Or Skip.
Yeah, no, I like.
Don't worry, we'll get back to your plot soon enough.
Well,
it's great because like he did the like the hero rejects the call to adventure. Like he could have followed up on being a ghost in your unfinished business, but he refused. And yeah, that's awesome. Like
nice.
That.
Cool.
Very good. All right. We are live next week, or at least we're planning on it.
Yes.
And then the week after as well, I believe.
Yep. I think
so.
that I think it's the last 2 weeks in July or so that I'm not going to be around.
And you're gonna
so those might have to go back to our soap opera.
Yeah, the listeners and viewers are gonna be treated to more of the Rebels and the Dogs. Or
Rebels and the Dogs.
So good.
It's so good and so bad. Yeah. But it's great. And thanks for joining us, everyone. This was a fun game. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Hooray!
Have a great night.
Good night, everybody.
Hey there, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Dungeon Not Included. If you did, please tell a friend and leave us a 5-star review and encouraging comments on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. It really does help spread the word for new shows like ours. You can follow the latest from the Dungeon Not Included crew on Twitter at DNI Crew, and over at Facebook at Dungeon Not Included, or at our home on the Non-Productive Network at Non-Productive.com/DNI Crew, where you can find articles, character sheets, and Patreon exclusives, as well as our latest episodes. Thanks!
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit non-productive.com.